Hi everybody, Varangian here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 with the Game of Thrones mod and the life of Lady Royce. I can already hear, I don't know if it's picking it up on the microphone, the construction work is still going on next door. They've been incredibly loud over the last couple of days, which is really... I just didn't know whether I could actually start any recording because I kept thinking this is just gonna. It was They were literally felt like they were gonna knock through into my own house, which didn't happen, thankfully. They've been quiet, or they were quiet yesterday, and they've been quiet today, and literally until I just started deciding to record this episode, and now I can hear a bit of drilling. So let's hope that's all it is a little bit of drilling. Excuse me. So let's unpause straight away. Obviously, down here we're trying to sway Lord Yesssss, and we are trying to build up good relations, I think, with the rest of the vassals of the Vale. I don't know whether it's going to do anything for us, but I'm thinking, well, if they're on our side, then that's good. That's literally as much as I've kind of thought about it without a great deal of planning, really. But anyway, let's have a look. Who's Lord Author of Witch Isle? He's our vassal. Greetings, my liege. I write to inform you of a most appalling discovery I have made about Lord Gilbert. Lord Gilbert is another vassal. Okay, this man is engaging in unsavoury and dishonourable activities behind your back. I sincerely hope that bringing this sensitive information to your attention will prove my unwavering loyalty towards you, my lady. Signed, Lord Author. So, Lord Gilbert. He doesn't look like he's... Oh, I mean, look. His house true, and he's got basically a blue Labrador with a cat's tail as his sigil, as his badge. So he's not. He doesn't have a position with us. He's just literally a vassal. Where is? Oh, neighbouring. I mean, ideally, I'd prefer to just hold all these down here and let our vassals hold the one upstate. Where do I suddenly live? So why not? I will not forget your gesture. So he gets a hook on me, and I might get a hook on him. We already have a hook. Is that because we know? We have... How many hooks do we have? Oh wow, we've got loads. Does it tell you anywhere what the hook is? He just owes us a favour until the second moon, which is second of the second moon. It's not far away, is it? What's his... Okay, he doesn't have title revocation protected. That's okay. There's not much more we can do. I don't think we want to revoke his title, do we? We don't really have a cause. Yeah, and therefore I don't want to own a hook or have a weak hook on me. So yeah, forget about it. Just forget about it. Obviously the other thing, the recurring theme of this playthrough, we've lost a counsellor, was our son and trying to get a dragon. Let's just press pause as we get a new steward. Ooh, we don't have any particularly good ones, but Lord Walter, he's got a positive opinion of us and he's the best option. yeah, Lord Walter. Not the best, but best of the bad bunch. Well, not that they were bad. Yeah, our son, well, trying to marry into a dragon rider. She has dragon eggs. I mean, I'm going over all this. It's like I'm just trying to remind myself. They didn't hatch. But she is 8 months pregnant, 9 months pregnant. She's going to have a baby soon. There we go. She's given birth to a son. This is good. And since little one is part of the Royce dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. And I'm not too sure that Ober is a good name. Arnil, Allery, Orton, Pierce, Kyle. I prefer Kyle over Ober, over any of them. Right, so will she give him... Will Rhaenys give Kyle an egg to stick in his cradle? I don't know whether we'll get a notification of that. I guess what we could do is have a look at Rhaenys again. She's still got all 3 of her eggs. So it doesn't look like she's given one to her son. God, I mean, eventually, I'm probably going to own those eggs if, I don't know, nothing happens. Our vassal, yeah, that we knew that was going to run out quite quickly, so that's not too much of a problem. Plus 82, we'll keep that. The hook has expired. So, shall we bump it up to 5? Things always kind of happen too quick, I feel, at 5. But I feel like we're in a little bit of limbo. Which, I've hit pause, but we were pausing anyway. I do feel that that is a bit of an issue when you play some of these characters in the Game of Thrones mod. It depends how what's the word faithful we want to be to the books, where there aren't too many inter-house wars, I don't think. Obviously, what I've just said is I'd like to kind of take the veil, but yeah, it's like, well, you know, how do I go about doing that? Do I just try and start conquering everybody? At some point, that's probably not going to look good for us. So yeah, so it always kind of feels like, okay, well, what are we going to do? We're in the year 137, and I don't think the Dance of Dragons is going to fire in this playthrough. I think the Targaryens lost too many important people. I'm not even sure. Well, let's have a look at this first. Let's get this one out of the way and then we'll have a look. So preparations for the hunt. The wilderness calling. It's been too long since I hunted. I do have the hunting trait, I believe. Out there in the farms of Runestone, there are plenty of swift deer. One of these would do well on my dinner table tonight. Something is missing though. Are my hunting spears too old and dull, or is it a companion I lack? I should make sure to prepare well. A hunting dog is what I need. And we would gain a pet dog for 30 gold. Now, this is going to cause her stress. And it's going to cause her stress because she's shy. Not quite sure why you would be shy in front of a pet dog. dogs really don't care that much about your insecurities. They will love you if you treat them well, regardless of whether you feel down or happy or sad. The dog is always there. So why would that cause us stress? I mean, we'll go with it. So we won't take that. For 25 years now, she's getting older anyway. So I think that would probably last for the rest of her life. Is the prowess +1 and prestige 15. We will take that for the cost of 30 gold. Right, so we paused. Excuse me. Oh gosh, yeah. So we've still. Is this just me, or is everybody having this issue? I was going to say, is it just Targaryens? But then they're the same person anyway. There's a lot of missing faces, eh? Still a bug. Oh, they've got eyes. There you go. So King Viserys. This is still the king. He's hanging on. But Rhaenyra's died. Oh yeah, they had a dragon duel, didn't they? Yeah. Aegon's dead. Oh, and he had knocked off his horse in a tournament. So who's the heir? Lord Aerion. How old is Lord Aerion? He's 11. So he's another son. Who have we got? Princess Daela, Princess Daerys, Princess Daenerys, Prince Viserys. Why isn't he next in line? Is he next in line? No, Lord Aerion. Who's Lord Aerion? Was it Aegon's? Was it Aegon's son? Yes. Okay. So it's Aegon's son. Oh gosh. Yeah. Not sure. Obviously, what's going on there. He does have a dragon. Yeah, well, they've got loads of dragons. The Targaryens, obviously. Okay. Well, so there we go. We'll keep it at 5. Speed 5. And I just think we'll keep an eye out to whether we get a dragon, as to whether that can actually help. Otherwise, I might have to start being a bit cleverer with my recording and actually do some editing, because there could be long periods of not a lot happening. And so, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I kind of intended this to be a Lady Rhea Royce playthrough, and literally that was it. But then things kind of ground to a halt quite quickly there. As I say, other than just going TV series Daenerys mad and just attacking everything in sight. I just don't know whether what to do, whether to kind of see it through and see if we get dragons, and then what can we do if we get dragons? Do we go for the veil and then maybe expand our influence and maybe get more dragons to eventually maybe challenge the Targaryens? That could be something, but that is a long playthrough, I think. But a commander promoted. My Master at Arms, Lord Ector, very hesitantly brings my guest Ondred to me. Lord Keelon has asked me to promote Ondred to the honour of commandership, but I believe that you may wish to have a say in the matter beforehand. Ondred snorts derisively. Well, his marshal is poor, and he doesn't really have any commander traits, so go away. My army is not a nursery, and don't forget Rhea is rude, so she would not mince her words when she said go away. She would say go away, keep going away until you can go away no more, and then go away again. A travelling bard. I learn an itinerant bard popular with the common folk has arrived at my court. A local landowner encouraged him to seek me out so he might perform myself and my household. Prior to the performance, he came to ask me what sort of music would be most pleasing to my ears, and Lady Royce said drum and bass all the way. A simple pious ballad. So yeah, okay, for 10 gold we're going to get, at the worst, 50 piety and lose 17 stress. We don't have any stress. 75 prestige and lose stress. Or well-known dynasty for 5 years and lose some stress. We'll go for the Sing of the Valour of House Royce. And his performance went over swimmingly, with not a single member of my household left unimpressed. Beyond the specific ballad I requested, Alan played many more gorgeous tunes, much to everyone's delight. That is lovely. A splendid evening indeed. So I'm assuming we got the higher of the two options there then. We've lost our alliance with the Tyrells because Gorman, the scholar, has pegged it. We've got an intrigue perk, but we will look at to put on an act. An overheard whisper and a sharp glare are the final pieces that make the puzzle fall into place. My courtier Lorcus is more well versed in the art of intrigue than he would have everyone believe. To know there is a man like that at court makes me rather nervous. However, I might learn a lot if I can get him to trust me. Yeah, I'll convince him that we are cut from the same cloth, as if to prove so. Instructor spies. Sorry, what was it? Increase the probability of spies discovering secrets or schemes. And what was the other one? Increases the probability of child spies discovering secrets or schemes. I'm not sure we have any child spies. And in fact, I'm not sure how many spies we have. You do not control at least 21% of the counties that make up the de jure of this title. So I suppose that, and I'm guessing the 21% changes because my legitimacy is level 4. Would that go down if my legitimacy went up? But that does kind of give us a reason to try to take more counties. So that's interesting. Where is... we can't check for a character in this court with a spy field. There aren't any by the looks of it. So we can't spy on her. Fine. It takes many days, but at long last I coincidentally stumble upon Lorcus while he's alone. Lord Lorcus. Is he a lord? No, he's not. He's my maester. Do they call them lord? I have been meaning to... If you walked into a room to find your... Just interrupting. To find your spouse yelling at a young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? Is he testing me? Maybe this is my opportunity to convince him that we have a lot in common. Yeah, I mean... I don't think she's kind of diplomatic enough to kind of say... I'd have them both to tell me what happened. Or, yeah. They both would have to tell me what happened. the page would be punished. I'm never sure which are the right answers in these kind of events. He pauses, grimacing as if he's tasting something sour before continuing, guessing that wasn't what he wanted to hear. In the middle of a march to battle, just as you are setting up camp, an officer approaches you to ask what should be done with a spy that has been caught. A spy? No matter, we march on. No, we are versed in intrigue. A spy, it would never happen. Or obviously the spy has some answers to give in time. So yeah, we will choose that option. His eyebrows creep down and his gaze grows cold. You make a decision. Say that all taxes in a county will be raised, and it comes to your attention that one of your vassals openly questions that decision. How do you react? Punishment is the only option. No one questions me like that. I would confront the vassal. Well, I would confront them loudly. Well, if she was too shy to take on a dog, I think she's too shy perhaps to be too confrontational. So she'd punish him. Okay, so he frowns and takes a step back. I would appreciate it if you did not approach me regarding this again. Before I have time to respond, he has already started moving down the hallway, every step cloaking him further in shadow. He sure is a mystery. I again learning to read people for 3 years. I'm not too sure I read that particularly well. Let's have a dragon check, or a lack of dragon check. She's still got all 3. He has no eggs, so that is going nowhere, I believe. Other than the fact that we have dragons. Speaking of which, Arian takes to the skies. Oh, Jorrance wanted to run off with somebody, didn't he? Was it this Barana, this floozy? Yeah, Arian has claimed Vermithor. So that makes him a very powerful boy / future king if he has Vermithor, who's 104 years old. Okay. And so, yes, our son has had an extramarital affair with his lover Barana. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? Rhaenys will leave you and take her eggs with you, mate. I'm guessing that she's possibly pregnant. I was just looking at her. Is she a wildling? Barana of Ndurmit. She's pregnant. Yeah, the old gods, and she's a Then. So what is she doing so far south of the wall? She's obviously a sinner, I mean, God. So he's going to be the real father of the unborn child, a noble woman from Runestone. Has he no thought for the importance of the marriage to his wife, Rhaenys? Oh, what will this mean for us? Another counsellor died. So, okay. Let's get a new spy master in. Master Allard, he's 68. He likes us. And he's plus 18. However, Lord Gilbert, he likes us a lot. And he's also 18. Plus, we didn't do anything with our hook or listen to Lord Arthur. So you must really like us. We'll assign you there. I think that's a good idea. That should be that, yeah. We can change our nephew, Lord Crichton's. No, I'm okay. I just don't like them to have protected in case I ever want to remove it. So that was what I was checking. So, Gulltown has an alliance with the Golden Tooth. Each has about 4,000 men. What are our alliances like at the moment? We're allied to the Etchins, which is just one of our vassals. Okay. Eastfield has lots of lots of alliances. I mean, we've had battles with these. They don't have any alliances as it stands. And they are just 2,000. Now, we don't have a Casus Belli. Okay, so we would need to do that. And is this one where we would also need Lady Jane Royce's permission to actually go to war? Well, we will never know unless we actually fabricate a claim on... Now let's have another look. Grimholm, Midlaw, I think would be the next one that we'd go to. Fabricate a claim on Midlaw. That is going to take 13 months. So, yeah, I mean, what can we do? Let's see what happens. At speed 5, those 13 months should go fairly quickly. And then we shall see. So he's at 100% now, so I don't think it's going to be worth continuing to sway him. Did I... Yeah, abandon. Why is it not going away? What about somebody else? Maybe Iron Oaks. Should we try swaying that dude? He looks very thoughtful. Yeah, we'll wait the 13 months. So, yeah, okay, now only 5 months. That has gone quick. Another councillor's gone. So we will put a new marshal in place. Lord Andron of Gullview can take that position. Yeah, absolutely. He looks happy about that. And when we have the claim, we shall see whether we can actually go to war or whether we need to get permission. Whoa! Was that... No. Oh, it's a death of a dragon rider. Do you know, I got extremely excited then. Let's hit the pause button. Okay, so powerful documents, ancient and less certain provenance, and he has enough material to make the case that we are the rightful lady of the Lordship of Midlaw. I knew it. I knew we were. There we go. We have a claim. I got very excited when I saw Rhaenys and Dragon, but it's not our Rhaenys. It was Princess Rhaenys, the queen that never was. She has died. Maelys is now without the guidance of her rider and flying around Driftmark. How far? Yeah, Driftmark's way down there. They likely... Yeah, they're not going to fly up there, are you? Mind you, we can't tame a dragon, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, okay, can we declare the war? Yes. Well, no. But yes, it's as I thought. I cannot declare this law without a hook on my liege due to the realm's law. So look, we have the claim. We may as well start our Septon in getting claims on the rest of Grimholm, if that's going to be our next target. And now we need to... Oh, wait a minute. Strong hook. We have a hook. Do we have a hook? Lady Jane of the Vale. Where is she? She's travelling, I guess. We have a hook on her. Hooks and secrets. There she is. We blackmailed her because she has a lover. Oh, have we blackmailed her? No secret can be used for blackmail at the moment. Why not? Is that because she's travelling? And this is her lover. I could blackmail her. She isn't travelling. I wonder if that's because she's travelling. She's travelling to the Eyrie. Where is she? For highlighter. Let's see her get back in ultra fast time to the Eyrie. I still can't blackmail her. You already have a strong hook on Lady Jane. Okay. I already have a strong hook. Declare war. My claims. The Lordship of Midlaw. Oh. Oh. So this will use our hook. But it's a holy war. Why is it a holy war? I have a feeling my battery's about to die for some reason. Again, I think that happened last time. Let me plug it in, that might help. I thought I'd got it plugged in, but I hadn't. Okay. So yeah, why is it a holy war? I just have an unpressed claim on this. Well, I wonder if they are going to attack. If they are going to all, you know, the faith of the seven. Let's declare the war. We'll declare the war, but I think we will stop the recording here. And we shall see what will happen, whether they will all, the faith of the seven will come to the defence of Grimholm, Lord Robin, or whether we can hopefully just really smash and grab a quick victory, really. So yeah, we will leave it there. Again, you know, not sure what's going on, not sure how long this playthrough might now last. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Is it worth going for, you know, the whole Vale and taking chunks of counties at a time, which is not a problem. It's not easy because you've got to have that. You've got to have that hook on your liege each time, which makes it exceedingly difficult each time. I guess. I don't know whether a dragon makes any difference in that. Does it? Because it doesn't suddenly mean I don't have to have a Casus Belli. I mean, she could just go rogue maybe and just start destroying things, which could be fun. Destroying things is not fun, but in a fictional game could be fun. So let me know what you think. Whether we do just draw it to the end of Lady Rhea Royce's, or do we pursue this madness of obtaining a dragon? I don't know. The best chance now, I think, is our grandson. No, it won't, because it'll be our grandson's child, I think, who we might be able to give a dragon egg to. But that's it only if we... No, it'd be when we play as him, won't it? Yeah, we can't give dragon eggs away at the moment. He has 2 children now. Oh, of course he does. Yeah, one was his. From his affair. He doesn't have any dragons. She's got all 3 of her eggs again. Still, she's holding on to them and not really doing anything. They're just Fabergé eggs at this stage. But there we go. Sorry, rambling now towards the end. Apologies. It feels weird now saying if you enjoyed this. I'm not too sure I did. But please drop me a like. That sounded like I'm begging. Only drop me a like if you want to drop me a like. Consider subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. I'm really selling this one, aren't I? But in the meantime, do look after yourselves. And I'll see you soon. Cheers.